It's very common for Muslims to use Genesis chapter 17 to try and prove that Islam is the true religion. However, if you read the entire chapter, you'll learn they're actually refuted by God. For those who don't know, Muslims agree that their prophet Muhammad was a descendant of Ishmael. Therefore, he carries the covenant that God made with Abraham through his lineage. However, if we read past verse 20 in chapter 17, then we'll learn that's not true at all. We'll start in verse 18. And Abraham said to God, "Oh, that Ishmael might live before you." But God said, "No, but Sarah your wife will bear you a son, and you shall call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant for his seed after him. As for Ishmael, I have heard you. Behold, I will bless him and will make him fruitful and will multiply him exceedingly. He shall become the father of 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac, whom Sarah will bear to you at this season next year." So he finished talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. On top of that, if we go into the previous chapter and read verse 12, we know that Ishmael will be a wild donkey of a man, and his hand will be against everyone, and everyone's hand will be against him, and he will dwell in the face of all his brothers. And with this information, you can now refute any Muslim who chooses to use Genesis chapter 17 to prove that Islam is true.